Greetings one and all, this is Rhythmworks and welcome to my channel with some more Destiny 2 beta gameplay action style. This time is with my brethren Hitman69 from the Inglorious Ballbags clan. Now I did allude to this on previous videos featuring the beta, and it's simply my findings on it, simply the vibe I'm basically getting from it and the games that I've played on it so far. I've played everything now, which is safe to say. Played with randoms, played with my brethrens them. Well, I've played with Hitman. That don't sound right, does it? I've played a few games with Hitman. That's what I was trying to say. Couldn't hook up with Dave, couldn't hook up with Vimes. But it would have been nice for all four of us to actually clan up, as it were, and play a few games of Crucible. But wasn't to be done simply because Dave was in London and Vines was just doing his own thing, and Hitman didn't get the beta downloaded in time. So that's where we all kind of went awry, as it were. But I have to say, some people are, kicking up a stink because of the fact that they pre-ordered on digital and they didn't like the game, so they're trying to get a refund through Sony, and Sony's saying kiss my ass. And at the end of the day, they had every right to say kiss my ass, simply because of the fact that, why would you pre-order a digital game if you didn't want it? It says immediate payment required, so there was something there that you could have read that would have put all of that right for you, but you didn't read it, I guess. And I think you were just trying to pull a fast one if you thought you could have got Sony to give you a refund on an immediate payment required item. So it's your old dang fault, man. But anyway, moving away from that, me personally, I'm getting the game. I already knew from day one I was getting Destiny 2. So I pre-ordered a digital version with the 2 expansion packs. So I had no qualms about it. At the beginning of playing the beta, yeah, I felt how I felt about it. But I knew that other people on my friends list that are not familiar with Destiny 1 or got a little bit burnt by it was going to regard it of much of a muchness as the same. But I have to say they're warming to it. Slowly, but they're warming to it. For me, games are as good as the people you play them with. For me, I'm a co-op guy. I'm a co-op, multiplayer, single player guy, depending on what the story is. I mean, something like Uncharted is universal, that we all like Uncharted for the story and what have you. And I think with Destiny and what Destiny 2 is going to bring to the table, they're going to have to improve on the story. You know what I mean? I mean, any improvement to the story is going to be a big improvement, as it were. But for me, yeah, I like it. I like Destiny. I will give Destiny a chance simply because of the fact of the amount of friends that I met playing Destiny, the enjoyment that I get playing Destiny, doing co-op or PvP. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter which to me, as long as I'm with my brethrens, them playing the strikes and hopefully doing the raids. We didn't do much raids together in Destiny 1, but I hope to do as many raids as I possibly can. Destiny 2 for me is definitely a clan team based game. I've played the Inverted Spire strike so many times, once with Hitman, but the rest with randoms, and it's kind of 50-50. You get some people that will help you, and you just get some people who are just freaking tryhards. Do you know what I mean? And I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy that whatsoever. So, for me, it's going to be a game that I'm going to play with my brethrens. If not, then it's just going to sit down there. Yeah, it's going to be released in September, so there'll be another couple of months clear before Call of Duty WW2 World War II comes out, which is a game I think I'm going to be getting for sure, because the rest of my brethren will be getting that. So there's no doubt I'm going to be playing that as well. Can't be left out of that. And it looks good. Call of Duty World War Tour does World War Tour. Call of Duty World War II looks good. Looks good to play. So I will be getting that. But I'm not going to throw Destiny 2 under the bus or anything like that. It means what it means to the people it means to. You know what I mean? Like one of my brethren say, people either like it or they hate it, or they're underwhelmed by it, or they're warm into it, or they absolutely love it. just like any other game. Just like any other game. You know, it's all about the fun that you have with the friends that you have, no matter what game it is. I can't really play co-op games by myself, not with randoms. I can't be doing that shit no more. And with Destiny 2, it's going to be introducing the guided games feature, which I think is good. It might be abused to some degree, but hey, you know, so if there's anybody who wants to hook up with a decent set of guys, Inglorious Ball Bags, feel free, join us on bungie.net/clans/Inglorious Ball Bags. Anyway, if you have any interest, please just link us. But yeah, I'm getting the game. I'm going to be playing the game, and I hope to be enjoying the game. There's a lot of things to kind of get to grips with in terms of the interface and the progression system. But I think all that is good. I think all of that is good because it just kind of reminds me of the first time I played Destiny 1. There was a lot to kind of get my head around, especially with the jumping mechanics. I just was not a fan of that to begin with, but I can't see it without the jumping mechanics at the very least, much less the shooting mechanics. So I'm looking forward to actually getting in the meat and potatoes of the game. This is, from what I see, is just basic in what Bungie is offering, and I'm really, really hoping that, you know, that they're going to surprise us. I think they are, you know, because they got another 6 years of this game's life cycle, as it were. They're not going to make 10 Destiny games. I think they're just going to make 3, and this is the second one out of the trilogy. So if by this point in time you are not a fan of the game, I think this one is going to kind of swing it either way for you. For anybody who is a fan of the game, they're going to give it a chance. They're going to give it a chance, you know, irrespective. They're going to give it a chance simply because of what it's got going for it, like the social aspect, the shooting mechanics, you know, the whole science of the game. You know, it's all about permutations and stuff like that, and I love that about games. You know what I mean? Love that about shooters. You know, it's not just about just loadout and stuff. There's different things to kind of to work out, and now they got the elemental weapons as well. There's more to think about. The only thing that kind of gets me is the timeline, or the ticker tape, or whatever you want to call it, where on the bottom left hand corner it actually shows what everybody's doing at each location of the map. For me personally, you know, that's not a hardcore thing for me. You know, I like to kind of feel what my enemies are doing. I like to have a sixth sense in feeling what an enemy's doing, rather than have it ticker taped across my screen. And, you know, in all fairness, you know, I can't be looking at that when I need to look at the radar, because one eye's on the radar, one eye's on the map, and that's all there is to it. Do you know what I mean? And for me, you know, I don't want to be looking at added information where it's not really going to make sense to me as to who's doing what where. It can show me such and such is basically loading at the bend or the hill, but I don't know where the bend is, I don't know where the hill is. It might make sense when I get used to the maps and what have you, and the locations of the maps, but, you know, unless they have a street sign saying the bend, the hill, I don't know where they are on the map, you know. But it's all good. It's all good. I've enjoyed what I've played so far. I don't really want to over milk it and get somewhat, not so much bored, but a little bit jaded with the game. But like I said, I think Bungie has boxed clever now by just giving just enough to kind of keep us on it and give us a vibe and a taste for what is to come. I'm really looking forward to the story, looking forward to the strikes. I'm looking forward to everything that Bungie's got to offer in terms of Destiny 2. And I will always give them a chance, because Destiny 1 has been my go-to game for a long time, you know, and, you know, the community is big and it's very loyal. It's a very loyal fan base that Destiny has. And I don't see that a lot in other games. Do you know what I mean? You know, with other shooters, it's just every man for themselves, I guess. But, you know, with Destiny, it's niche. from what I see. But anyway, that's all I really have to say about it. Doesn't make sense me asking the subscribers what you think about it, because I think I'm going to get the same answers depending on the activity that I've seen other players utilize the beta, depending if they pre-ordered it or not, because I've seen a lot of activity where the open beta dates were concerned. So there wasn't really a lot of people that pre-ordered it on my friends list to have played the early access to the beta. But who knows? Who knows at this point? You know, never say never, I say. But yep, definitely going to be playing Destiny 2. Pre-ordered it, playing it from day one. And I'm happy with that. But before then, I think I'm going to be playing Uncharted Lost Legacy. I think that's the next game that's going to be dropping. And also a couple of, not so much indies, but smaller titles. I'm a big, huge fan of, what's the game? What is the game? Super Mega Baseball, believe it or not. They got the sequel, Super Mega Baseball 2, coming out. I forgot the date. I saw it on my Twitter feed, but I just can't remember the date. But I'll definitely be getting that game. I think it's a very charming sports game. I can't really play sports sims to that. Fight Night Champion was probably the only one that I more or less played, but with all the spam luncheon meat and cheese that was going on in that game, it's like, you know, it turned out to be an arcade game at the end of its life. But yeah, Super Mega Baseball, I'm looking forward to getting. Huge fan of that. Fun game to play. And I'm not even a baseball fan, so that must goes to show something. That's got to show something, I mean. But anyway, I feel myself waffling, so I'm going to leave you guys to it, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for stopping by. And as always, you done know the coup, whatever the game, media, platform, format, genre. Happy gaming, because that's what it's truly about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. And until I catch you on the next one, please, gamers, stay blessed. Magan.
Detonated the charge. Charges are everything. Set them and protect them.
He's down.
Only 1 minute left.
Set the charge. Charge up.
Now to battle. You hammered them. Do it again. Defend those charges or fight to the bitter end.
One down. One coming in.
Behind you.
1 minute left. Double kill. All opponents defeated. I love it. Detonate the charges, and this round is yours.
Pardon me.
Go it, man. Go it, man.
Excellent teamwork.
Behind me.
1 minute left.
Setting charge. Charge set.
Charge is
Oh,
set.
shit.
Protect it.
He's got a sniper on, he can't do fuck all. Yeah, sit down, bitch.
Enemy team neutralized. Match point. Hold them off, and victory is yours.
Right, I'm gonna sell him a dummy. If you guys go left, I'll go right.
Okay.
One down. Another one down.
1 minute.
Oh, I'm on my own.
I'll come around.
Fuck you.
Guardian
Ah, I'm down. He's done me. Get on this one. He's reviving the other two teammates. He's pulled his super.
30 seconds. Enemy
Not anymore.
charge set. Defuse it now.
Nice. Dude, pick me up.
The enemy team is gone, but the charge remains. Defuse it.
Fucking pick me up, you Rick. What are you doing? Lord Nikon's just completely ignoring me. What a wanker. Thanks, mate.
You. Your team is solid. Why can't the rookies be more like you? Just thinking
Nice.
about it infuriates me.